Welcome back to Kids Cooking Adventure, and today we're going to be making this delicious Millionaire Shortbread. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. For the shortbread base, you will need 250 grams of plain flour, 175 grams of softened butter and 75 grams of caster sugar. For the caramel filling, you will need 400 gram can of condensed milk, 100 grams of butter, softened, and 100 grams of light muscovado sugar. And for the top, the chocolate top, 200 grams of plain chocolate. First, we have to mix the caster sugar in with the flour. So now that that's all thoroughly mixed in, what to do is rub in the butter until the mixture resembles breadcrumbs. So we're about halfway through the process. What you want to do is keep going till there's no butter lumps, just a mixture that looks like breadcrumbs. So this is what it should look like when it's finished. Now what we want to do is squidge it together into a dough. Now that the dough is ready, preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now, line a 20 centimetre baking tray with baking paper and press the dough into the shape of the baking tin. So it's all in the tin nicely and squished down. Bake it in the oven for 20 minutes. So for the caramel, we need to put butter, the sugar, condensed milk, and then mix it until the butter is melted and the sugar has dissolved. Once it's all dissolved, turn it up to a medium heat until it starts boiling. And then as soon as it starts boiling, turn it back down again and stir it continuously for another 5 to 10 minutes. So now it's bubbling. Turn it down to a low heat and stir it continuously for 5 to 10 minutes until it gets thicker. So it's gotten really thick, but before we pour it onto the shortbread, we need to make sure that the shortbread is cooled down. Now that it's cooled, pour the caramel over the top of the fudge. Now that the caramel is evenly spread, leave it to cool until it is set. So while the caramel and the shortbread base are cooling down, we're going to make the chocolatey top. So what you want to do is get a saucepan filled with water and then a heat-proof bowl on top of this, like it is here, and turn on the hob, and then it starts heating up the bowl. And then once the bowl is heated up, pour in the chocolate and let that melt. When it starts melting, stir. So it's nearly ready. All the bits are just melting off. So I'm going to pour it over the caramel. So now that it's all melted, let's pour it over the caramel. Now that's all spread out over, leave it to cool. So now that it's cooled down, we need to cut it up into squares. To do this, you take it out, take off the paper and cut it. So now let's try them. Very, very tasty. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do that by clicking the button down below. See you next time. Bye.